and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Facciamo gli auguri a tutti i tifosi che oggi festeggiano l'anniversario di matrimonio e che riceveranno un gentile omaggio.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, He really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. And this is Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's just beyond his reach. Ibrahimovic. Valverde looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's forced to go back. And here's Eze. Timber. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Barella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi. Looking for the run. And here's Bellingham. It's a promising position. A quick look, thought about cutting in. And the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hazard goes short. And here's Hazard. Hazard. Italy with another corner. Italy have their second corner now. Hazard with the short one. Now it's Hazard. Good ball, good take. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Tchouaméni. He's in a great position here. Impressive jump. Goal, Italy! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Italy have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Finland are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Tchouaméni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Timber. No way through. Valverde. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now he's running away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Italy have their third corner. They've played it short. Hazard. And he's in on goal. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Varane. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. This is a promising build-up. And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get onto this?
Oh, great feat, that.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Traoré. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get rid. Eze. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Italy just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Italy are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So straight into the second half. Italy leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mendes, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. Punched away.
Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Italy are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barella. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Gullit. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Takes a shot! And it's in! Finland are all square! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Finland restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Barella. Timber.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tchouaméni knocks it into space. Hazard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6.
So we have movement on both
7.
benches.
Ibrahimovic. Numero 9. Numero
Tchouaméni
15. Hazard.
tries to play it through.
Numero
That's
8.
Yildiz.
Lasciano
Oh,
il campo
that's
per
neat.
Il numero 36. Il numero 19.
Yildiz! Goal, Italy! Into the lead once more. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nuno Mendes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. João Neves, great defending, strong and determined. And that is a little undercooked. João Neves, that has been cut short. Yildiz. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bellingham. He's in a good position here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafael Varane. Timber. 5 minutes left on the clock. And they've got rid. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tchouaméni has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Italy, moments now away from seeing this one out. Played out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Finland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Cristiano
minuti di
Ronaldo.
recupero.
And he plays one through. He's having a shot! Yildiz. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely worked. Oh, well played. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Valverde! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nuno Mendes. Pullet. Eze. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Eze goes short. Lovely feet. Eze. And it's... And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away?
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Great ball, and he's in charge, surely! Goal, Italy! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. This is a promising build-up. So, what can they make of this? Bellingham. 15 minutes till half-time. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Azar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham gets into a good position. And that's played in low.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Timber. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Ah, such a clever touch. Impressive jump. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe, and it's Eze. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Italy go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Italy have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aimed beyond the defence. Tchouaméni and Mendes. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior going forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Hazard having a look. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nuno Mendes. Can he get onto this?
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7, Ibrahimovic. Numero 9.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Mbappe, an individual who's prepared to shoot anytime, any place.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Desailly. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. Yildiz. Now it's Thuram. Yildiz. Oh, that's fabulous. Drills chance!
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Finland have their third corner. Bruno Fernandes with the short one.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
João Neves spots it and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Yildiz. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hakimi. Rabiot. Italy disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. João Neves. Italy still ahead by the game's only goal. That is a great pick out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yildiz wants to run onto this. showing good feet. And it's Mendes. In towards the back stick. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
This looks promising. Timber does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Opts for safety. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Deftly away. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a run. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet. Very nicely done. Rice. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Hullet. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mendes getting this one clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who like...
Great chance! Goal, Finland! And Finland are ahead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Searching pass he's played there. Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hakimi. Bellingham. Varane calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. And here's Barella. That has not gone well. Valverde. And it's Azar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, what a mistake! Ibrahimovic has it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic! Valverde. Barella. Tries a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Azar, very much a man of this moment. Azar. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cucurella. Now Timber. Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Valverde cuts it out. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barella. This is a promising build-up. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Finland have their second corner now. That's a simple one for the keeper. Italy are looking to go forward now. No way through there. Rice, and now the breakaway. And it's Tchouaméni. Italy are looking to break at pace. Valverde. Hakimi, it's a sweeping cross. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard with the short one. Hazard. Tries to play it through. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Hazard plays it short. Hazard. Oh, nice touch. And it's Hakimi. Rice. quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Italy unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone backward here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He'll try from distance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Hazard goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's really put himself on the line here. Finland have their third corner. Finland given another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, great leap! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Finland are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6.
So we have movement on both
15.
benches.
Hazard.
Timber.
Numero 9.
Now here's the delivery. He's rising!
Ibrahimovic.
And he's straight offside.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 36, il numero 5, il numero 11, il numero 19, Cristiano Ronaldo, il numero 12. Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Timber. Desai. Now he's got space here. João Neves receives it in a wide position. Rabiot.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yildiz. João Neves looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. It's Dembele! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed...
He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde knocks it out wide. Valverde, and they've been given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Now it's Hazard. And it's Tchouaméni. Mendes receives it in a good... He leaps for it! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Barella. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Valverde. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's intervened well there. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Chance here to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Vinicius Junior! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Vinicius Junior really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Barella. Gullit. Stood up well to him there. Hazard with a definite foul there. And it's Timber. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Italy currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. Ibrahimovic going after that. Barella opts for safety. And it's Tchouaméni. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great.
Can he finish? And a neat finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Finland have the chance to go the other way. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Tchouaméni, and it's Mendes. And this is Hazard. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Varane getting this one clear.
Saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And here's Barella. And the shot! Goal, Finland! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He's having a shot! So, a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity
and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Mbappe. It's a quick ball upfield.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tchouaméni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Very nicely done. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rice makes a dash for it. Now it's Gullit. Gullit. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Saliba. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Tchouaméni showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Finland are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Saliba, Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thinks about the shot. Tchouaméni. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6, numero 7, Ibrahimovic. Numero 9,
Desailly getting
15,
this one clear.
Hazard. Numero 8.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Il numero 36, il numero 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 11,
Desailly.
il numero 5, il numero 12.
Cucurella.
Attenzione,
Vicious
una
ball here.
sostituzione.
João Neves looking to receive it in space. Yildiz might just make this. Tchouaméni, Rafael Varane. Here's Tchouaméni. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Kante ventures forward. Thuram.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now it's Yildiz. And here's Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Timber. Conte. Yildiz. It's Thuram. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Yildiz.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Looking to play him in. Thuram. Yildiz. Oh, it's Dembele. Gets a good foot in there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's at the end. Italy can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Hakimi. Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Cucurella. Rafael Varane. Now Timber. And it's Tchouaméni. And Cucurella. Now it's Barella. Can he get it through? Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Gullit, and Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Varane with the clearance. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Italy yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit. Varane. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Finland are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, they could be caught out here. Van der Sar punts it upfield. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Some good work on the right flank here. Ibrahimovic. Tchouaméni. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He has a look. It's loose now and they want to get it back. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tchouaméni, and he's forced to go back. Nuno Mendes. Played over towards the opposite flank, and it's Hakimi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Barella with the cross. And that should get the job done. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Rice. Tries a measured ball. Varane attempts a clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Timber. Pinches it off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rice. He's having a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Tries to get it clear. Barella. That's good play. That has not gone well. Pelé. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Mbappe. Varane is there to clear. Cucurella. Desailly. Now Timber. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He leaps for it! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Italy have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it into space. Varane gets over and intercepts. Tchouaméni.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7, Ibrahimovic. Numero 9, numero 8.
Mendes has created one goal already.
Il numero 11, il numero 18, il numero 12.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's had a shot! Oh, well played. Hakimi tries to clear, and now the breakaway. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Saliba with a fine tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Rabiot. Just about up to 75 minutes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good spell of possession, this. That is Conte.
Finland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Dembele. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And a chance! It's a goal! Finland are all square.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19. Numero
Final
15.
checks on the touchline.
Hazard.
A change about to
Lasciano il
occur.
campo per il
Finland
numero 36,
restore parity.
Il numero 5.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Nice physical challenge. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Hakimi. Lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Italy look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Minuti di recupero.
He's in a great position here. And it's been hooked away. Cucurella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Forced to go back. A nice sequence of passes, this. Finland. So that's it. It is all over. Italy pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Italy have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Italy really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.